All right. It's another day in Liam land, everybody. Welcome to the stream, the Dankstream, that is. I am your host, John Delarose, the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction, number one best-selling author, uber successful crowdfunder in comics, general all-around winner, decent tennis player. Decent tennis player. What else am I? Avid comic collector. Avid Star Trek fan, I guess. I hate being a fan of something. I feel dirty even saying the word fan anymore. Do you guys feel that too? It's like the word fan has been tarnished and tainted by like Raylos and dumb teenagers and other things. I don't want to be a fan of anything. I want to be an enjoyer, you know? You guys want to be a fan of anything? I always see these YouTube videos and stuff like that, and these streamers and all that. I never call you guys my fans either. I don't know if you never know. I don't know if you ever noticed that. Um, it's probably bad marketing because the bigger channels and all that. I see that the fans are blah 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 blah, and I just feel like it puts a person up on a pedestal or whatever in a gross kind of way, especially as like a YouTube streamer where you're just talking about bullshit or whatever. I don't want fans. I want friends and readers, you know? Friends and readers. That feels better to me. Feels more wholesome. Feels more like the kind of culture I'm trying to create here and we're trying to create here. Right? Am I off base on this? I don't know. I overthink stuff. Hey Sarah. Hey Valned. Hey Sam. Hey Darian. Hey Determined Sheepy. Welcome. Welcome, brothers. But yeah, that I overthink a lot of stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I sit here and I think about words like and their meanings. And words do have meanings, despite what the SJWs have tried to do to things over the last decades, where they try to blur the lines, what's going on and not. Yeah, definitely. That link doesn't work anymore because my Kickstarter's over. I gotta redirect that back to the Indiegogo. But thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Deus Volt, between people buying it from me directly and Indiegogo, I haven't announced this yet. I'm pretty excited about this. Between people buying it directly, between Kickstarter, between Indiegogo, we now have passed 600 backers. So that's a pretty big deal for me, like in a big way, because Flying Sparks, which has been my most successful stuff to date, outside of my first campaign, has been getting around 300 backers. So that means we've doubled what we're doing over the last year. Doubled. And that makes me extremely happy. So thank you guys for backing the book. We're very excited around here. We're going to be making book 2. Right now I'm focused on my next project, which is going to be called Overmind for comics. It's going to be a science fiction. And I think you guys are going to love that, if not as much as Deus Volt, perhaps more. So, and my sort of vision at this point, once we finish Flying Sparks, so the reason that's kind of where it is right now and kind of stuck, Jethro Morales, our artist, is actually doing a lot of work for like, I think Dynamite. He's on like Sheena, Girl of the Jungle or something like that. So that's kind of stalled. It's going a little slow. I've still got 2/3 of it left to make for the final volume, and that'll wrap that story up. But what we're looking at doing going forward, I'm kind of trying to push away from the superhero stuff. The reason I'm doing away from superheroes again is just because I've been reading a lot of European comics and just seeing how great all those European comics are. A lot of indies from the past, a lot of indies from now, a lot of the EC comics. If you guys watched the video this morning, I'm talking about that. And so I'm kind of vibing away from superheroes for the moment. Not to say I'm not going to get back to it, but for right now, I want to tell stories that are in a little bit of a different vein and do something a little bit different. So my vision right now is we'll have Deus Volt going. Hopefully, we can get one a year done as a like fantasy on the fantasy end. We'll have Overmind, which is it's got a character called Ayla Rin, And so the Ayla Rin books I'm hoping will come out once a year on the science fiction side. So we'll be boom, 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 back and forth with those, and then maybe get a third or fourth project in also on the level of the comics. On the book end, the novels, if you guys are novel fans here, I announced on yesterday that I'm going to be releasing my book, The Stars and Rejoined, which is the final book of the Irishan War series, on my birthday, September 11th. That's right, my birthday is September 11th, and I'm thinking about getting a pair of jeans to celebrate my birthday right here. What do you guys think of these? Should I get a pair of these and rock them? Is this a would these go well with my Yeezys? What do you think? Would these go great with my Yeezys? I think it's pretty explosive. These are hotter than jet fuel. Am I allowed to say things like that? Sorry, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, people. Don't cancel me for my, quote, tasteless jokes. Tasteless jokes. But I like tasteless jokes. I think it's funny. And they tried to cancel me yesterday, a couple people. Not over my jokes, but somebody else's jokes. And that's something that just kind of makes me kind of smirk. Really silly. I got the link in the chat if anybody wants to come chat with me. I think these are fucking hilarious, but no, I wouldn't actually buy them. I'm a little too scared to do that. There's like there's a line of like what I'm scared to do. If I didn't have to be scared, I wouldn't worry about it. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to get into people in here. So thank you for showing up before we get into today's events, which I do have to go over pretty quickly because I do have an appointment at 2. So I won't linger too long. But yeah, on the Dave's Vault front, this link is in the description below also. There's the Irishan War link. Thanks, Fiona. Thanks for popping by, Fiona. That was your I believe your debut stream appearance with me. So appreciate you coming by. That was fun. But yes, this is my Irishan War. Book 3 is going to be out on 9/11, my birthday, and that will complete the trilogy. So you'll have a nice closure there. I really think I hit this one out of the park too. I think you're going to like this book. Good sci-fi stuff. It's on the Babylon 5 level of things. If you guys are Babylon 5 fan, I'm a big Babylon 5 fan. But yes, Dave's Vault. I'm going to be closing out the hardcovers today because I'm kind of out of stock on those, and so that's going to be that. The Sashi cover, I think I have like 10 more left or something like that. So those are going to be. I'm just going to slowly dwindle these down until they're gone, and then just close this stuff out and then move on to the next one. But we're leaving it open for now, except for the hardcovers. So at the end of the day, I'm going to call the final on the hardcovers. If you wanted the hardcover, this is your shot. And I hope you guys will pick that up if you have not already. I'd love to get us over the 27K mark on the actual deal itself. That'd be cool. But thank you for posting those. All right. So I guess I'm going to get into the EFAP now. And I'm going to do it by myself, it looks like. Looks like it's going to be just me doing this by myself, which is okay. I can do things by myself. I should run more by myself streams, maybe. Let's see. All right, we have the Liam video. So Liam, the backstory behind this, for you, if you guys have missed this for the past couple of days. I just shared what? What did I just share? Wrong screen. Okay. The backstory behind this is that Big Daddy, who's a streamer and he's hanging around these circles, found in Gail Simone's comic Discord server. She's got like a comic class Discord server. Somebody who claimed to be Liam and had been posting there for months. I looked at it, and because of the post there, it was a lot of just comic book posts and just hanging out. It looked like it was actually Liam, and I don't see why somebody would hang out for 2 months, talk about comics, really not say anything controversial if it wasn't Liam. I mean, it wasn't like it was making a splash and trying to get Liam in trouble over there. It was just somebody talking. And as soon as I grabbed those posts and put them up on the Kiwi farm, that account ceased to exist in that server. It looked like Liam got caught and got embarrassed, and because he had a couple statements in there that were kind of weird, which I went over yesterday, but I'll go over them again. One, he called himself a bi-cis male. That's bisexual, and cis is CIS. If you guys are not familiar with that, that means that you are not a tranny, basically. So that was what was said in his intro there. Next, he said some weird stuff, some SJW level stuff about like how Harlan Ellison, the great sci-fi author, was quote problematic because of something, because of a joke he pulled at a convention 20 years ago. Now Harlan Ellison is dead, so it's denigrating the dead. Number 2, Harlan Ellison is one of the greatest science fiction authors of all time. Number 3, Harlan Ellison is just somebody to revere. He's one of those guys who really fought back against culture being shitty in his own way. He was different. Probably didn't have the same politics as me. I don't know, but he railed on the hacks and the losers and the shitty works out there, and he was not gentle about it. He went after people, and he's like, "Your work sucks. Get out of the industry." And you need people to say that when people's work suck. I've seen a lot of work suck. I'm sick of it. I want to see good stuff from now on. So that was in there, and that's kind of what Liam was doing in that Discord, in Gail Simone's Discord server. And we caught him, and account's gone now. And this was Liam's response to that. He posted like a 40-minute rant responding to that. We're going to EFAP this now. It'll just be me. We can EFAP this solo. Hit the like button, leave comments, get people in here. Let's do this. Hey, Yakov, by the way, I didn't mean to ignore you. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, people do make these words up. It's crazy. So that's Liam. There we go. Let's see what he says on his stream here. Wonder Island.
Boys,
let's fast forward past that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the to Lockdown with Liam, as my mind continues to atrophy and I spiral ever deep into the bedlam.
I don't have sound in my headphones. Whoops, that's my problem. Let's see if we can get this. Can you guys hear it? Let me know if you can't hear it.
And madness that is isolation, the trembling, quivering, quiet time where men look outside and think, yikes, there's a big scary cough out there. How are you doing? How are you?
There it is, the trembling times of Liam Gray. There we go. The reason we're going over this is because Liam at length goes after me for like 40 minutes here. So audio good. Excellent. Thank you, Smockman. It gets really bizarre, and we'll go over the bizarre psychology of Liam Gray as we go through this. I can't believe this guy went this far. Holy crap. And the sad part is, I've been over here and I'm like, hey, if Liam wants to settle down, if he wants to chat, if he wants to be friendly, we can be friendly. I have no problem with that, with anybody. I am pretty good about just like, if you want to be nice to me, I'll be nice to you. It's pretty simple. And Liam needs some help with Nice right now. I mean, I mentioned that I just hit 600 backers on across platforms for Dave's Vault. Liam's sitting at 101. So, if he wanted to be nice, he could use my fan base here. But I guess he doesn't want fans. Let's go over this.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Liam.
I'm glad that Mr. Linkovich knows of Mark, knows of Guttermouth. If you're interested in me interviewing Mark, having him on the show,
I guess it's some punk rock band or something.
Let me know. Maybe that's something that could happen.
I don't think it's something that could happen.
Maybe. So
it's interesting. You see when he gets into these modes, a lot of times he's like a manic depressive or whatever it's called, bipolar these days. You can see in his eyes, he's got this glint in his eyes sometimes when he's in his like high bipolar state. And then you can see the streams where he's just down and like he's got the low bipolar state going. Definitely happening here. He definitely has gotten rounder too. I'm not one to talk right now. I've gained 3 pounds, Yakov, in the last like couple weeks. So we're going to dial back the drinking. We're going to be dialing up the exercise, be watching our carbs a little more. I'm going to put a stop to that. I'm not going to get round. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
How's everyone doing today? I had a day with the missus. I went out. I did a bit of early work with Manga Chan. I showed earlier on a tweet. I don't know if you guys saw it. We didn't really go live because like right now I'm like hardcore, like in hardcore training mode. So I'm like teaching.
Does this look like somebody in hardcore training mode for you? This does not look like, as Yakov said, he's gotten rounder. This is not a hardcore training mode look. Just saying. Not a hardcore training mode look.
Teaching her how to sort of do combat pacing and stuff. It's and basic, you know, exaggeration of angles and stuff. Here's a brief preview of some of our storyboards.
I don't care about your storyboards. Nobody's backing your stupid book, Liam.
My layouts, you know, lockdown's on and everyone's just grabbing food and you know, cars are on fire. It's chaos in the streets, cats and dogs. You know, it's a nightmare. So so I went out and I dealt with that, and then I came home. I worked a bit. We tried to show, you know, the kids' never-ending story.
The what?
And that held their attention
wait.
About.
He keeps talking about the kids, and I thought he was I got to keep bringing this up. I thought he was having his first kid. So I don't know. Maybe he does actually have a lady that he's like adopting her children from another man. It's interesting.
About 2 minutes, I think it was 2 minutes or something before they're like, we're bored. And I was like, the movie hasn't even started yet. Okay. All right. So, so we did that. And then I did a bit of work. I laid out some more sort of promotional stuff that's off sort of, you know, you guys will see when it comes. And then I came in and I sat down, I turned on the old interweb. I thought, what an adventure.
Here we go.
What an adventure.
It's going to be an adventure, guys. Here we go.
We got Sam here. How you doing? We got Oni. How you doing, Oni? So I thought, what's going to happen today? What's happening today? So I sit down.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's talking about the other kids he works out with. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is the weird thing we saw in that bio on the Gail Simone server there. He says he makes kids comics and kids workout videos. Very bizarre.
Turns in for look. Liam's going to react to something, God.
Oh, Liam's going to react to something. He is. He is.
Don't do that.
You shouldn't, Liam.
So I sit down and I find out that Mr. John Delarose,
that's me,
the man who, you know, illegally distributes backer information.
What
is?
Whoa. Illegally distributes backer information. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Am I distributing his backer information? One, I don't have his backer information for his campaign, so I have no idea what that means. Number two, I've run 11 successful crowdfund campaigns now. 11. And no one's had a problem. Everybody's gotten their books. I deliver. You don't have to wait for years. This is like libel level stuff, except for here's the problem with the libel lawsuit here. Because I've been in libel lawsuits, as you guys know. I've won a libel lawsuit against Worldcon, which defamed me as a racist. Can you imagine somebody calling me a racist? We have to Trap House on here. We have to Trap House. I'm a Latinx, you know? I mean, it's about as diverse and inclusive as it gets over on the Dankstream. And we sing the Black National Anthem over here, you know? Calling me a racist. But anyway, they lost their lawsuit for that because clearly I am the least racist person in science fiction and comics. And it's well known that that's the case. But Liam made this shit up right here, which he's repeating. This goes back lore-wise from War Campaign. And War Campaign, if you guys remember them, just made up all these stories about, quote, backer information. And I've never given out anybody's backer information. So that's bullshit. So there, just have to clear that, I guess. What am I doing with your address? Is this why the ninjas are attacking? Yeah, I sent ninjas to your house. I'm sorry about that. It's my good friend Rice and me. How you doing, Rice? No vagina. No. God, that wasn't actually Risey. Gosh dang it. That must have been one of those war campaigners. Ha ha ha. They're mad. Liam's mad. Micah's mad. What can you do? But we're going to have fun anyway. I'm going to have so much fun, and I don't care. If you notice, my name is JD Azus. Now, I've been rechristened JD Azus because I'm basically Jesus, but JDA. In a non-blasphemic way, you know. I'll say some Hail Marys for that later. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, that's bullshit, and everybody knows that. So the thing, yeah, the libel lawsuit. Why I can't sue Liam for a libel lawsuit? The problem is nobody watches Liam and nobody takes Liam seriously, so I have no real damages. Like Liam's not actually going to cost me sales. People are going to buy Dave's Volt anyway. I've sold 6 times the amount of backers of Dave's Volt as he has Wonder Island. 6 times. And he's just butthurt and mad about that. That's what it comes down to. So, yes, no vagina, not on my stream. We do not allow vagina on my Dankstream. It's not very dank. Okay, so let's keep going. So he's talking about me, and here we go.
Is going around impersonating me.
I'm impersonating him now. Okay, let me try my Liam impersonation. Hi, I'm Liam Gray. Liam Gray. I make children's workout videos in my little groom room. There's my impersonation, I guess. I'm not very good at it, but there you go.
I know that being Liam is every child's boyhood dream, but some people just got to laugh.
Being Liam is every child's boyhood dream. He has a weird fascination with children and boys in particular. Have you guys noticed that in his speech patterns? Very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Yeah, actually I have. That's true. And this is without being on EVS's stream. So here's what Liam misses and what Micah misses when they get all butthurt and they act like they can't handle this stuff. They were on EVS's stream and they just worked their tails off, shilling the shit out of their stuff on EVS's stream, leeching off of his audience, leeching off of him and his hospitality over and over and over again. That's the only reason these guys ever had an audience. They have no talent. They have no ability to even put a book together. Liam can't even put the pages in order, right? Micah can't tell a coherent story to save his life. And because of that, they thought they had a fan base, but they learned they didn't the minute they were off of EVS's show. So I was not on EVS's show even once with Dave's Volt. He did not promote my book once on his show. So we did this together, guys. This was us. And it worked. We have a real movement over here, which is awesome. And we're friends with EVS. We like that guy. He's a good guy. I'm a big Cyberfrog fan. But it's different. We're building a concurrent silo, a concurrent platform. And you know what I want? I don't want to go on EVS's show and just and just do that and be somebody trying to garner attention from him or whatnot. I want to get to the point where my show is helpful to him. I want to have my own platform where my stuff's helpful to other people. And I think that'd be great. Now, not that I'm going to turn it down. If I get the invite or whatever, I'm not going to turn it down. I'm not stupid. But I have a vision. And I want things to have our silo here. We're going to have our fun over here. We're going to keep building something awesome and great comics that people love over here. And we're going to show a better way. A way Liam will never do.
Some people just got to laugh. Sometimes it's not enough to be a weirdo loser. You've got to be a fat ginger weirdo loser.
Fat ginger weirdo loser. Put on the
skin suit of the old.
He's a fat. This is his words. A fat ginger weirdo loser. Yes, Liam. It's true.
Orange tyrant, and then go around and claim that you're bisexual and try and hook up with people.
Now, hold on. So you have to pretend to be Liam. You have to pretend to be a fat weirdo loser ginger who goes and claims to be bisexual and tries to hook up with people. That does sound like Liam a lot. I don't know that anybody wants to do that, but go for it, Liam. If that makes you happy, I guess. Just leave Nerd Wonder alone, you know.
Now, I thought this is an interesting way for someone to spend their time. I think it's interesting that my enemies seem to be sexual degenerates that are obsessed with, taking and slinging peen. But
taking and slinging peen? Who talks like this? What the fuck? That's very bizarre. I don't understand where this comes from or where he even gets the wording like this. But yeah, he got caught. Liam got caught trying to sneak his way into the normie SJW comic community and try to be one of them so he could sell his little Boy Island book to the little boys. And then he calls everybody else a degenerate. It's very bizarre. We have confirmation it was him on Discord. Yeah. This seems like confirmation. He's going freaking. This is I don't know. I don't react like this. When I'm embarrassed, by the way, I don't go on stream and like highlight my embarrassments. I don't go out here and be like, oh, guys, I did a fuck up. I don't generally do that. I generally just like ignore it and try to move on. But, everybody's got their own coping strategies, I guess. And Liam's full of cope pretty badly these last several months. Like I almost feel bad for him, except for the fact that he called me a sexual degenerate and claimed other crap about me. I'd feel bad for him, but Liam, he can fuck himself.
Hey, most hated man in comics. So I'm kind of used to it. So the law of the legend of Liam, guys, is that, me, straight edge Liam, known member of the straight edge community,
known member of the straight edge
community, is a drug addict. I use drugs, guys. Never mind.
Okay, so nobody accused him of doing drugs again. This is just weird. EVS brings this up whenever we do these streams. Like, he makes this shit up, and there's nobody talking about him doing drugs anywhere. And yet he talks about how he's being accused of it, and he makes this up himself. It's very bizarre. And then you start to think, well, maybe he is doing drugs, because why is he talking about it so much? It's just crazy. I just keep laughing.
Never mind that I'd never touch a fucker. I barely have aspirin, like I'm a drug addict, and I'm bisexual, guys. I like to apparently hook up with men. That's what they want people to think now.
Oh, there's your clip. I'm bisexual, guys. I like to hook up with men. Oh my God.
Oh. And it's funny that like I can go away from the internet and I just come back, and I don't want people to think that I'm upset, because I'm at the point now where it is just kind of fucking ridiculous and funny. It's like I'll walk away, I'll go do a thing, I'll have a pretty quiet day. Like I literally spent most of the day just doing this.
Liam, you were spending your time in Gail Simone's fucking Discord server trying to talk about like how Superman was a badly gendered thing in 2021. I mean, sorry you got caught, bro. Sorry you got caught. They're not going to sleep with you, Liam. I'm sorry.
Doing the shopping and doing work, right? And then I come in and I turn the internet on, and I've got DMs from people, because they DM this shit to me, right? Like I don't even have to go look for anything at this point.
I posted it to the forums, and Liam's on the forums looking and seething when they talk about him. It's great.
And it's just people go like, is this true? Like, is this true, Liam? And half of them are probably concern trolls. And so I get messages like, is this true? Did you really have sex with Ethan Van Sciver, Liam? Is that why Ethan?
So Ethan is did while Liam was on estrogen, can you answer the rumor here? Jesus Christ. He just escalates things to such a crazy degree. Like, it's like, okay, I don't recall anybody ever saying that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I can't stop. This is so funny. Holy crap. Like, where do you come up with that? Like, where do you sit there in your head, in your little, look at this, in his little boy toy cave. And he's like, did I ever have sex with Ethan Van Sciver? I don't know, guys. He probably made his own little Ethan action figure and a little Liam action figure. And he kind of just like puts one in each hand. Okay, Mr. Ethan Van Sciver. Mr. Ethan Van Sciver. Will you have me back on your show if I drop to my knees, Mr. Ethan Van Sciver? And Ethan goes, no, you're fucking crazy. Oh, come on, Ethan Van Sciver. I'll suck you off right now. No. Yeah, with his little action figures. Oh, well. Hey, Alien Xenomorph, thank you very much. EVS blocked me for speaking the truth. I doubt that. All right.
Ethan's so mad at you? No. That's bullshit. That's
Look at this is the deranged psychotic laugh of somebody who's like actually fantasizing about this. He's just saying he's looking off to the look. Remember we had the body language person say if they're looking off to the left, or I think that's his left or whatever it is. Is that the left? I don't fucking remember. But he's looking off in a weird direction, deranged laughing about this fantasy about having sex with Ethan Van Sciver. It's bizarre. Ethan, how do you deal? Do you have restraining orders on these people? Jesus Christ.
That's bullshit. And whatever at this point, like whatever. I'm sad to say for the LGBT community that I don't fly the rainbow flag. Unfortunately, as much as I would like the pristine and privilege of being able to be a homosexual man, as much as I would love to be a flaming lumberjack like the boys of Python, alas, I just like to lay on top of broads and
doubt. Okay, by the way, the profile that he posted to Gail Simone's Discord server didn't say he was homosexual. It didn't say he was gay. It said he was bisexual. So if that's the case here, then he did not address what he was actually claiming to address. He created a different narrative and sort of tried to shoehorn that into the LGBT flag thing. But he did not actually deny that he's bisexual here, did he, John Castle?
Nope. What's going on, John?
We're just having fun today. He gets crazier about me and Ethan and Cider. It gets really, really creepy through this. I hope I have time to get through all of it. I gotta roll it like probably 25 minutes, but we're gonna try.
That's cool. I'm just here as a listener and observer.
Friendship, honor, integrity, mateship, getting in the trenches with the boys and fighting the fierce battles. That's what I'm all about. Unfortunately, I can't offer hand jobs at the end of it, guys. My heart's not in it. So I'm
appreciated, Alien Xenomorph. Again, I'll just Liam will be busted trying to groom boys. This puts a whole new spin on the Odie thing. I gotta say, I don't want to say anything, but it's bizarre. It's weird stuff.
So I'm sorry if that breaks any hearts, if it loses me any backers. I'm very sorry, But fortunately, I'm what these new age millennials call a heterosexual.
Look at how he had to like stall and try to like look off into the distance to try to say that. It's not that difficult to say I'm a heterosexual. Like he had to really try to sell it.
It looks like he's trying to figure out what a heterosexual is.
Maybe that could be the case.
Well, hell, what was it?
In a marriage with a woman. The sex is pretty vanilla, But hey, if you are willing to,
why does he? Here's the next part. He always said, "I just like to lay on top of broads. The sex is pretty vanilla." I mean, he always likes to talk about how bad his sex is. But when he talked to Nerd Wonder in that DM, he said he was specifically that he's good at sex. So I'm just wondering, what's the disconnect here? It seems like it's all breaking down for Liam here.
I think what he means is that he's good at watching other people have sex while he watches miserably in a corner.
Oh, on the porn websites or whatnot.
I don't know.
He's in Jersey, what they call half of. I can't do the Jersey accent. Let me try this. Tony Soprano, Tony. Half a fig. Yeah, there you go. I tried. I'm sorry. I'm not good at that shit. What can I do?
Willing to join my OnlyFans. Let's see what we can do.
What the fuck? Me enough
money, and you want me to be a porn star?
What?
Why not?
No one wants.
Why not? That's another.
Nobody wants this, Liam. No.
Way I guess you guys can live vicariously through me. Can you imagine being such a fucking weirdo, right?
No, I can't.
Such an honest to God fucking weirdo that you would sit there and think about me, like and laugh as me, pretend to be me, and hook up with other guys.
So wait, so he's claiming I guess. Is this about me? Or is it about Ethan? I lost the thread here. At least one of us. He's claiming one of us is pretending to be him to hook up with other guys. Okay. I never saw this. Like, he was just in Gail Simone's Discord server talking about comic books in a weird SJW way, trying to ingratiate himself to them. I never saw any weird stuff about like pretending to hook up other guys. This is another thing. Again, like, I feel like he's projecting and letting out his stuff that never came out here. I would love to see the screenshots of that. That'd be very funny. Anthony, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Let's work together one day. Hey, man. Yeah, send me some of your art samples on whatever platform, and I'll take a look. It'd be fun. Wow. Okay. Again, there was nothing released of anybody, quote, pretending to be him or him trying to hook up with other guys. I've not seen that, yet he's talking about it. So I don't know why he's talking about that unless there's something going on. Very bizarre.
Like, I don't know, out of some weird hate boner, I guess, maybe to sort of to spurn me, to harm me, to spread, okay, you know, to spread illicit rumors that I'm involved in a sexual scandal with Ethan Van Sciver.
Again, I don't know of anybody talking about him being in a sexual scandal with Ethan Van Sciver. He's mentioned it 3 times though so far. We're 5 minutes into this video. He has talked about having sex with Ethan Van Sciver 3 times. Holy shit!
I think it sounds like he's projecting his own fantasy.
Holy shit! Oh man, yeah, it does. It really does.
In all seriousness, guys, like, can you imagine? No. Like, it is fucking Looney Tunes. It is
It is, Liam. Ludicrous. It is, yes.
And it's like, this is how these people spend their fucking time. Meanwhile, I'm literally out there driving my pregnant wife around town, buying supplies and dropping
while thinking about having sex with Ethan Van Sciver.
Off food for people that couldn't get into fucking that couldn't get into town for their fucking, you know, for their shop, right? And meanwhile, there's someone, you know, maybe it's not John Delarose, but I'm pretty sure it's John Delarose.
What?
The going around pretending to be me,
pretending to be him,
pretending to be Liam, and then role playing fucking other men. I wonder who that could be. Actually, there's
role playing fucking other men. Again, I never saw any screenshots or anything like that of this Liam, quote, fucking other men. He is making this up on the spot.
The life he
very
seems
bizarre. Is he trying to get ahead of these? Is this information going to come out and he's trying to get ahead of it? Like, is this like a ploy to be like, oh, guys, I told you it was Joel Delarose role-playing me fucking other men. I told you. I mean, because like, I've not seen anything of that.
Wow. If somebody's going to impersonate him, at least make his life a lot more meaningful than the one he has right now. That's all I got to say.
It's pretty rough with those toys in the background and the Boeing shelf and his brand new trailer. Very sad.
So there's a few people, I guess, that could be, you know, but sorry guys, I've got video footage of me at the post office at the same time that's happening because
he's got video. What the fuck? Are there DMs I didn't see? Are there things out there that I didn't see? Am I missing something?
Probably.
There might be. There's a timestamp. There's a timestamp of him role playing banging dudes, but he was at the post office. By the way, he could be at the post office on his phone role playing banging dudes. If that's the case, by the way, I wouldn't discount that.
The post office could be his meetup place. Who knows?
It could.
Because a customer of mine specifically, you know, wanted imagery. So I was out doing that and made a video. So that ain't me. I'm there with my wife. You fucking cretin weirdos. That account is not mine.
The account that he's talking about did not do anything that he's saying was on this server. It was just talking about comic books, like in a weird SJW way, but like none of this stuff was there. So are there DMs out there of something else? Are we missing something? I don't know.
I've never had any sort of sexual encounter with Ethan Van Sciver or Odie.
This is the 4th time he has talked about having a sexual encounter with Ethan Van Sciver in, how far are we into this? 8 minutes and 41 seconds. He has mentioned having sex with Ethan Van Sciver 4 times in 8 minutes. I've never uttered those words in my life. So I don't know how you do that and come up with that. That is really, really creepy. Or Odie. He mentioned Odie too.
When he talks about Ethan, how much do you want to bet that in his own head he refers to Ethan as Frog Daddy?
Oh my gosh. I could see him referring to him as Frog Daddy, but I don't want to think a Frog Daddy. I've never had sexual relations with my Frog Daddy. When I've got my Ethan Van Sciver action figure in my hand, I try, but Ethan keeps saying no. He keeps saying no.
Make that frog go ribbit.
Or anyone I've worked with, right? Like, but I think that it's great that you guys think that you can wreck my marriage. Keep it up.
What?
Keep it up. You know, we got the baby here in like 5 weeks.
Liam, you sent creepy DMs to Nerd Wonder. Nobody needs to wreck your marriage. Like, that is, they have it. You hired an artist, then you sent sexually explicit messages to her. She said no, and you kept sending such messages to her after she said no, and then you fired her from the job right after that. So, I mean, if that lady wants to stay with you, I mean, you know, she might really need someone to raise those children for her, I guess. I mean, it's pretty noble of you, I guess.
So, you know, the imaginary one, you know, I guess I can go out and I'll go out and I'll take a small baby from the Aboriginal community so I can come in here and I can have a small brown baby to suckle my teat. I'm sure that'll make them very happy.
What the fuck? No. Did he just say he's going to have a small brown baby to suck on his tit? Did that come out here?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever thoughts people have of Liam, they need to add.
Oh my god!
They need to add about a little bit more than. I lost my train of thought. Damn, I had it too. Shit, never mind.
Yeah, it's okay. You're probably thinking that now you've got that mental image, right, of the brown baby sucking on Liam's tit.
Well, fuck.
No, unfortunately, the reality is my wife is in fact going to have my child, and
she's going to have his child. Huh? Well,
we're going to keep being happy.
His child,
in spite of the weirdos. But this is the internet, guys. This is the internet, and this is what these frauds and these hoaxsters and these weirdos find entertaining. I mean, and does it surprise you with what we know about Preston and what we found out about Lugna or Lugnuts or whoever that?
Yeah, this is the thing, Matthew. Like, all this stuff is so oddly specific. He's like, I've got timestamps. I was at the post office, you know, when there's a legend of me role playing having sex with another man were happening. It's like nobody saw that. Like, nobody's talking about that. That's not what's going on here. You have this oddly specific thing that now makes me think you were doing that while at the post office. Yeah, very bizarre.
Whoever that fucking weirdo was, like, does it surprise you that they are desperately trying to pin me with this weird degenerate shit that they themselves do?
Nobody mentioned it. Again,
very telling.
Nobody mentioned any of this. He was the person who talked about having sex with Ethan 4 times in this video so far. He is the person talking about a brown baby sucking on his tit. I mean, like, very bizarre things.
Well, John.
Projection. There's an old saying. Who was it that said that? Was it Jordan Peterson that said, social justice warriors always project?
No, actually, that was Vox Day, Liam, that said that. It was not Jordan Peterson. Sorry.
The sexual shit that he's talking about is probably due to the fact that Ethan probably did not let him hump his leg enough and didn't promote him the way that he wanted him to, and so now
he's just mad about Wonder Island because he wants Ethan to promote him and Bancroft to promote him, and nobody wants to touch that with a 10-foot pole because of this creepy shit.
Yeah, because it's like, well, he's kind of like the horny dog that won't.
You might say, well, these people
you.
aren't social justice warriors, Liam. They claim to be right-leaning conservatives and Christian men. Oh, okay. Is that what you are? Is that what you call dressing up as the Orange Tyrant and going around and gargling cock to try and get me to sort of react? Well, here's your reaction. I'm laughing at you, you fucking weirdo. Did you
again with his like oddly specific things, dressing up as the Orange Tyrant and gargling cock? Like I just don't understand who talks like this about themselves.
This sounds like bad Liam fan fiction.
Very bizarre. Yeah.
You enjoy it? Did you like pretending you're me? The heavy weight sitting on your heart, the burden, the guilt, the celebrity status where I can sit here and read Jungle Book and still get 20 or 30 people in while you have to talk about other people.
I love
to talk about other people.
Here's the thing, Liam. Like Liam, I find this so fun and so funny. I'm laughing my ass off, and so is everybody in my chat and everybody who's going to watch this on replay. Thank you guys, by the way, for being here. We appreciate it. And as long as you keep wanting to have fun, I will keep providing fun and talking about other people as long as they are doing stupid things, because it's really fun to watch a fucking train wreck on the internet. It really is. It really is great. It's the best.
And try and spurn and motivate hatred to create content, because you're really not that interesting. You're not really that fun to be around. You're kind of a fucking weirdo and a creep. But call me a weirdo and a creep, and then project all of your weird stuff onto me, and then it won't feel so bad that, deep down, inside you're a degenerate sicko. You're a fucking weirdo loser,
So I think this is about me, I think. But you seem pretty mad, Liam. That's all I gotta say.
And you're on the road to nowhere. You're on the road to nowhere. So,
do you need a support group, Ethan? Because I mean, I feel like you might need a shower. It's just it's pretty nasty.
fucking shower with bleach.
Oh man, this is yes. You have been sexually harassed. This is true. Oh man.
Good luck. Keep defrauding your customers. Keep conning the fan base. Keep lying to people, running gay ops, running around behind people's backs. And,
Again, this is a very weird thing because I'm not conning my fan base. I just delivered and I have just fulfilled Dave's Volt 100%. So nobody's conned. They got the books. They loved it. Got everything I promised. Defrauding, let's see, conning. There's no con involved there. I just don't get where he's coming up with this stuff. It has to be a weird projection of his. Very bizarre.
Now he's the one he's the one that basically did the rip off for that Boy Island thing,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's the Golden Sun video game. He copied it and then put it into a book. Yeah.
I think a big slap in his face would be if Nintendo caught wind of the synopsis for his story.
The thing is, though, that would give him more attention than he deserves. They're not going to bother with his 100 backers.
See how long it is before you end up in court. I know you feel bulletproof. You think this is all fun and games, but...
Do you just threaten to sue me?
I believe so.
Wow. The crown is coming for me.
One day, you're going to fuck with the wrong person, and... bad shit's gonna happen, and if it ain't legal.
Now that is a fucking big threat. You're gonna fuck with the wrong person, and bad shit's gonna happen. Holy shit! He's threatening me.
He's gonna send Micah after you.
Oh yeah, I'm not very scared of that. Micah won't be able to catch up. Yeah, I play tennis every day. I can run. Micah hasn't done cardio in years. He'll have a heart attack chasing after me. Poor guy.
Legal. I don't think that you're equipped to be throwing around the weight that you lads are. I think that you're going to find out that real soon that reality's got a real heavy knock, and you ain't got the backbone to stand up to it. So okay, you better be sharing those secrets with you, says Tabletop Joe. Yeah, I don't want to imagine being, essentially hell incarnation. Dude, it's so fucking retarded, Every hero needs a good villain. Why are my enemies so lame? I don't know, because my enemies are basically
your enemies are
just
me
to fuck
you're
them,
just in your head,
right?
What? Wait, whoa.
My enemies are
his enemies are guys who want him to fuck them. Again, he's just talking about. He's got so much Gay sex on the mind. Very bizarre.
Guys that want me to do content on them, that want me to get into fights with them, that want me to lay down gently with them and stroke their hair and tell them.
Again, specific, very specific thoughts.
If this were to ever go to court, I don't think this would even make it past the judge's laugh.
Oh my gosh.
You're pretty. You're pretty, John. You don't have to be angry.
I am pretty. Thank you, Liam. That's kind of nice. I kind of feel good. Yeah.
At the world. It's okay, John. It's okay, Cider. It's all right.
Cider?
Shit into a bag and lick it out afterwards.
Oh.
It's all right.
What the fuck?
Like, but it ain't happening. It ain't happening. These guys are fucking weirdos. Fucking weirdos. I don't know who else would be doing it. And these are the guys that are sort of sharing it around. So it's definitely one of those fucking creeps. It's like, my enemies are lame. They're lame. Like, why do I have no one cool? Like, not even, like, even the shit that Van Sciver says about me is just fucking retarded 90% of the time, because he just repeats the character assassination that these other motherfuckers say, and none of it's fucking true. So it's like at least fucking be fun. Like,
oh, we are being fun, Liam. That's what you're missing out of this whole deal. We're having so much fun at your expense. It's amazing. Thank you for providing this endlessly. Thank you for deleting the streams, because I'm just glad that somebody actually was good enough to save this for us. Thank you so much. Don't even tell me he doesn't want to F Nasser. I think that is solely the property of Soy Rage. I don't think even Liam would stoop to that level. So, yeah.
I know you're sitting there poking fun. Oh, look, Liam's going to get his nuts cut off. I had like 4 different people message me videos about you laughing about him and I have to get my fucking nut cut off. Well, isn't that so funny? Ooh. It's like, fucking, all right. You know what? I'm going to show it on stream. I'm going to show you guys my fucking ball when it's done. And I'm going to...
What the fuck? Why? Stop it. Stop it, Liam. Please, no. Please do not show your ball on stream.
But John,
I'm begging you. Yes.
You wouldn't have to worry about it because he can't show what he don't have.
Oh, that's true.
I'm going to laugh about it. Who fucking cares? And life should be so interesting for you guys. Let me just say that. Instead of scrounging around, trying to stir and pick fights with people like fucking ladies and your little sewing circle of backstabbing and lying and weird role-play gay ops and impersonation and Photoshop and fake screenshots and fake conversations and rumors and bullshit. You guys do that. I'm going to keep being Liam. I'm going to keep being fun. I'm going to keep being the punching bag of the
Thank
internet.
God.
The low-hanging fruit,
Give me a stream a week. Give me a stream a week and I'll be happy, Liam. I love it. Every minute of it.
Hated man in comic books. And you guys are going to keep scrambling after other people's shit in an ever attempt to be relevant, while I will always be relevant. I can right now I could just say one really mean thing. I won't, because I'm not an asshole. But all it would take for me to get everyone back onto my channel is me say 1 or 2 mean things.
That's
specifically go at a few people that want me to go at them. Just go at them harder than they think I can, and just fucking put them right back in their fucking place. And I would have the acclaimed success that you thirst for and try to achieve, but just can't.
Liam
feels bad.
My book sold 6 times better than yours. Okay.
Man, feels bad. But, for me, I just get to sit around all day making comics. I get to live off the labors of my hard work. I get to meet a few new people, and I get to be me. You guys only get to pretend to be me. He
lives in a trailer with fucking toys on a shelf behind him.
He gets to be an orange man baby that rips off Nintendo and then goes and makes a stream where it looks like he's about to cry half the fucking time. Oh yeah, he's a real fucking success.
Yeah, nobody wants to be a fat orange weird dude who talks about having sex with Ethan Van Sciver from his toy room. Nobody wants that.
He looks like a more bitch version of James Corden.
So enjoy it. Enjoy.
I am enjoying it. Thank you, Liam.
Enjoy it. You fucking weirdos.
I'm just here for the fun.
How you doing, Lion? How you going? So the 1 second, let me close this down. And yeah, I think I'm done with my little rant. That was fun. That was 18 minutes.
God. Well, he says this. He says this, but Liam says this every time that he's done with his little rant, and he's got 20 more minutes of it. He has not even gone to calling me a pedophile yet, which he does do on this stream. But I'm running out of time for real because I've got actual things to do. I'm going to try to get as far as I can.
The musical interlude. We started the episode of
I don't want your
finger banging. Because that's where their mind. What? If it's not on this channel and it's like on someone else's channel, I would be very careful in what you watch because what they do is they'll jump around the video so I don't get to finish a point.
No, we watch your whole video.
Sort of attack me over certain things, or I'll say certain things.
We're listening to your actual words.
Make accusations. I can be talking about something innocent as kissing my first girl, as a young 9-year-old boy when I'm 13, and they're going to turn it into finger banging.
9-year-old finger banging? What the fuck? You heard that, right? He's talking about finger banging at 9 years old. Was he I don't even want to go down that train. That's disgusting.
Because that's the way their mind goes. Okay. They're fucked up weirdos.
No, Liam, you just mentioned this.
All of them, which makes sense why I guess some of them would be shielding people that are connected to pedophiles and have been outed as such.
Now he's going on the pedophile train after he's talking about this in a very specific manner. This is not where you should go, Liam. This is Liam's dark place coming.
I guess. We gonna keep going? You're gonna keep prodding me. Could be fun, or could just leave me alone and let me do my job, hang out.
You literally mentioned my name like 3 times in this video,
dude. These wankers could stop pretending to be me and stop trying to make fights for me. I just want to sit in my little nerd box, in my little nerd cave, which I built for myself, and make my shit. And that's too much to seem to ask. And they'll say, Liam, you shouldn't react to these people. You're giving...
Liam, you shouldn't make a video calling me weird shit and then talking about having sex with Ethan Van Sciver. This is true. If you want to sit in your little box with your little toys and your little children making your workout videos, you should do that without streaming this shit. Correct.
Giving them what they want. You know what I'm doing? I'm letting everyone see the moral fiber of you fucking degenerate weirdos. Okay? Me, Liam, sitting alone at the table. I'm in my shitty fucking diaper, apparently, because apparently that's the other thing.
By the way, the only reason Liam got on my radar, Robert Roberts, is he called me alt-right. Like, I didn't know who he was. I had never talked to him, never interacted with him. He started calling me alt-right racist, derp, 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 derp on Twitter. And he's just one of those. It's another one.
Other thing, guys, apparently I'm fucking into weird child play shit.
I think he confirmed.
You heard that. You heard that, right? You guys you heard that? Apparently I'm into weird child play shit. There you go.
He does.
Why does anyone believe this shit?
Because you keep saying it.
Are you fucking seriously retarded?
Stop saying it, Liam.
I'm sitting here as the retard that I am.
Yes.
Right? Going, booby, 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 booby. I'm retarded. And everyone's coming over and going, oh, Liam's the worst. Did you know that Liam did this? Liam did that? And I'm just sitting here going, I'm making a comic book. I'm training an artist.
That's not what you're saying. You just sat there talking about having sex with Ethan Van Sciver over and over again. That's not what you were doing. Jesus Christ.
Stream hanging out with people. I'm listening to the Jungle Book and then putting together a marketing strategy and looking to make preparations for when my baby's here. And they're like, did you know that Liam was out there soliciting sexual photographs from Ethan Van Sciver? Do you know that Liam has Ethan Van Sciver's nudes? No, I don't.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
I'm so glad I joined this stream today.
Oh man. Oh my God, I can't. Whew. Wow. Oh my God, that is crazy. Okay, let's continue.
I don't want them. Dude, like, no, it's fucked up and weird and gross. You guys are fucked up and weird and gross.
No,
right?
You are.
And
Liam.
The fact that this shit gets to me, like, stop sending me this shit. I know that at least 2 of you guys are legitimately trying to help me. I know
we're all trying to help
how
you.
You're being treated as shit.
Oh my gosh.
I understand. I know how shit I'm being treated. I know the games everyone's playing, but I don't want to know anymore. Just don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to have to like mute or block you guys, but I will if it keeps coming, because like it's just fucking retarded shit. It's so fucking retarded.
Yes,
and it's like,
yes, Liam, you are.
I don't get it, right?
I
don't get it. Like, are you so desperate to try and have some sort of beef between me and fucking the frogman that fucking this is your whole
Liam, you would have less of a beef with him if you stopped talking about having sex with him. Please. It's not that hard.
Well, I was half right in what he calls Ethan Frogman. I was half off.
Jesus. Oh, Frog Daddy. His Frog Daddy.
Whole fucking life. Like, there is no beef. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't care. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to fucking think about him.
He does a lot of talking about having sex with him for not wanting to think about him. Just saying.
Right? I'm not going to burn his books. I'm not going to have a fucking hate burner for him. I don't want to have sex with the dude. For fuck's sake.
You don't?
Maybe you guys do because you're fucking weird and broken in the brain. But I don't. I'm happy. I'm married. I'm good. I'm good, guys. Fuck off. Go away. Keep circling around your little pedophile nest until you're...
Pedophile nest? See, he just goes off on these weird tangents, and I just don't know where he draws this stuff from. He's the only one making weird, creepy comments about children. The only one making weird, creepy comments about his frog daddy. It's very bizarre. So
I'm just waiting for him to take his ball and go home.
Until he always says he's going to. Spiders you are. Have you be done? Stop making claims, laughing as me, doing all this dumb shit. It's fucking retarded. It's not funny even. Like,
it's very funny.
Might be sitting there right now going, oh my God, it's so hilarious.
It's hilarious.
That's because you have a complete lack of fucking self-awareness. And this is coming from this guy.
No, it's just funny, Liam.
You lack self-awareness as to how you look to everyone else. Everyone else can see it's bullshit, right? Everyone can see it's bullshit. And I don't get it. Like, fucking hop on, move on, walk on, son, because shit's going to go down. And then fucking you're going to be sitting there wondering why.
These threats. He keeps making these threats. Earlier, he made a threat. You're going to fuck with the wrong person. Shit's going to go down. Tries to sound like a gangster, but he sounds like a fucking idiot with his little, like, fat Australian accent there. But I'm unfortunately out of time. This sucks because I'm only halfway through the video. I guess that means I get a second stream out of this, though. But that's most of the good stuff anyway. You got most of it. He goes on and he keeps calling me a pedophile, which is, Liam, you need to knock that shit off. But
do a part 2 of this on Friday.
Maybe I'll do a part 2 on Friday. I have an appointment I got to get to, guys. So that was the stream for now. We had our fun. And I did. So notice, by the way, I made fun of an actual mentally retarded person for a full hour. I noticed the people who were concerned trolling about such a thing yesterday did not come and tell me how bad I am about this today. I wonder why that is. Something to think about. But this is it. Liam's. Yeah, we haven't gotten a Liam's quitting YouTube stream in a couple weeks. I imagine we will after this because it's pretty damning at this point. All the weird stuff he's saying, it's really creepy. And Liam, just get your meds, man. Get your meds, I think, is the moral of the story. All right. Back to Usfold. The link is in the description below. And Vilenud's got it. Thank you, my friend. And I'm going to be pulling down the hardcovers after today because I am out of stock. So that's going to be the end of that. So please grab those while you can. And I think the Miss Sachi covers have like 10 copies left. I'll be pulling those down as they get sold out. Basically, is what's going to happen from this point forward. We've got the first campaign all delivered, so things are going good. I appreciate you guys' support. That we've crushed it so far. We've done 6 times the sales of Wonder Island, which I appreciate you guys every day. You are awesome. And we will keep having fun here until they don't allow us to anymore. And then we'll go somewhere else to have fun. That's what we'll be doing. All right. Thanks so much, guys. We will be back soon.